Hello, my wonderful Taurus. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of those of you that are currently not in communication with your person. So, as per usual, I will be starting off with an oracle and we can clarify the existing energies with tarot. Okay. Okay. So we have two cards here, guys. The first card being narcissist, egotistical, opportunist, fragile. Aries pulled this card, so you may have Aries placements in your chart, or you could be dealing with one. We have nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Okay. So, Taurus, I'm actually getting a very specific message here for you guys. It seems to me that the individual you're inquiring about, the situation you're inquiring about, you do kind of feel like there is this dynamic where you're constantly having to be patient with this person. You're constantly having to teach them what is right or what you're wanting from this connection here. As much as you may not mind nurturing this person, there is a part of you that is starting to wonder if this person is, involved with selfish intent. You may feel like their ego is constantly in the way. Okay. And it could even be a little bit of a defensive energy when it comes to you, telling this person maybe what they can work on or what needs to change in this, dynamic here. Sorry, guys, I have the hiccups. And it's interesting because I feel this person learns a lot from you. And it's not to say that, you have an issue with teaching this person the ropes or, kind of letting them know what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate. But it seems like there's more telling going on as opposed to doing. Kind of like, we need to change this or we need to work on this. But, someone here may have a fragile ego or there's a little bit of a defensive energy if I'm being completely transparent. So the Six of Wands wanted to come out here. So you're really wanting this connection to be successful, or you're wanting a successful outcome here. And I feel like for some of you, there's an energy of you feeling very impatient. Yeah. So Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. And we also have the Page of Wands. What I do see is some sort of speedy communication. So this person could be breaking the silence or reaching out to you this week, okay? But there's definitely an urgency that they feel. They have something they want to tell you. This is also an energy of kind of like wanting to find a solution or get to the bottom of an ongoing issue here. But it seems like this communication will be very speedy, or you guys do converse with this person, but it's like a very quick conversation. So I'm going to start off by seeing how they are viewing you this week. Okay. Okay, Taurus. So, Hanged Man. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. What I see here, Taurus, is this person is viewing you as completely having, and there's like an energetic shift that they feel. Let me start off by saying that. But something else that I would like to add is this is someone who's viewing you as feeling very stuck in a situation. Yes, it could be, viewing you as not taking any action towards them this week, or viewing the situation as, just feeling very stagnant. But there's something about you feeling stuck, is how they're viewing you. Okay. So they feel like you are thinking of something and it's bothering you. Okay. But you're not really able to find a solution. There's a bit of confusion here. And there's an energy of you kind of questioning, is there anything you can do about it? So, how they're viewing you is stuck specifically on something that is not working in this connection. Okay, guys. So, we have the Fool card. Okay. And the Judgment in the challenge position. This is about, so, what your person feels challenged by this week, Taurus, is they're wanting a new beginning. So it is someone who energetically feels like they have let go of something or they have released something that is not serving them. So I do see it as a wanting a change, but this is a major change where it requires you to fully accept what you need to release, what you're not capable of, what you want moving forward. So it's not really like an overnight change, but this person feels challenged because they're wanting this change, but there's also a hesitant energy when it comes to this new beginning. Now, something else this person feels, Taurus, is that they've mishandled this situation, moving too quickly or being a little too impulsive here, not thinking about their decisions thoroughly, not thinking about the repercussions of their actions. These are the thoughts that are crossing this person's mind this week. So you're viewing them in the Three of Pentacles energy, which means you're really wanting to work together with this person. You do see the potential in this connection here, but there's something that requires teamwork. There's something that, it's almost like you're viewing them as, yes, we can work together. Yes, we can have this connection, but we need to be in it together. It cannot just be you. It cannot just be me. Okay, so teamwork is being highlighted here, but also like a partnership. You know what I mean, Taurus? Like feeling like I want this person to meet me halfway, feeling like I wish we would be able to meet on middle grounds is how you're viewing them. Because you see the potential here, but you want this person to kind of, not just talk the talk, but actually walk the walk as well, is kind of what I'm getting here. Okay. Three of Pentacles also lets me know you definitely want to have a discussion with this person. This is more of a sit down conversation. Let's speak about how we feel or what we're going to do moving forward. So it makes sense that this person is viewing you as stuck because you're wanting to have a conversation where you could feel like you guys are actually progressing. Okay, so what's coming through strongly is this stagnant energy is becoming something that's very tedious or something that is becoming very difficult for you to handle. Yeah. So we have the Nine of Swords in your feelings, and we also have the Ace of Swords. So I can read this two ways. You're definitely worried about this situation, okay? But something that I'm getting specifically, Taurus, is there is a truth that has been revealed about this individual. How you found this truth out could obviously vary. It's a general read. But it has really broken the trust between the both of you. There is something that you're being reminded of, something that you're thinking this week about this person. So it doesn't mean that the truth was revealed this week. It seems to me that the truth is something you already know. It doesn't seem like you're in the unknown about it, although it's causing you not to trust this person. And it's really worrying you on a mental level, kind of like, okay, I'm glad I know the truth, but I also feel like I can no longer trust this person. So trust is really being highlighted in your feelings here. So, furthermore, we have the Ace of Wands, okay, and the Empress in your feelings. You know what you bring to the table. And here's what I see, guys. As much as you want to move on from this situation, the very thing that stresses you out is the potential that you see. Okay. For some of you, it's the history. You may have a family with this person. You may have, children, or it's just, history. Like you've known them for a really long time. You feel like you have gone through a lot together. And it's like, I don't want to give up on this situation here. Okay. For others of you, it could also be read as you, feeling very or being at the point where you feel like this situation is really taking an emotional toll on you, where ultimately you're manifesting something new for yourself. Okay, that's that Ace of Wands energy. Like, you know what? I'm so tired of feeling stuck. I haven't been feeling like myself. Like, I want to feel happy again. I want to feel that desire, that burning desire again. I want to, be excited again, right? So, what I'm getting here from your feelings, Taurus, is you have been feeling the same way when it comes to your love life because of the situation for a very long time. Okay. And so you're wanting a change here. You're like, you know what? I'm tired of this. It's causing me to feel stuck. It's stressing me out more than it's making me happy. And the silence is just not something that I'm okay with. Okay. So that's what's going on in your feelings. We have the Nine of Wands clarifying the Fool card. Okay. And we also have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you may be dealing with the Capricorn. We have Nine of Wands energy. So, again, in the challenge position, what I see is someone who feels a bit guarded. Now, what's interesting is we see, a happy couple here and we see a child in the back that is unhappy. So, for some of you, there are children involved in this dynamic, okay? Or there could be something that was done that really wounded your inner child. And that's something that you could be actively healing from, okay? A message of you did something that you did not want to see was visible to you, and you're still healing from it. Again, that's the truth. That's going on, or, in your feelings here. And, this person, there's a very guarded energy. They're focused on you in terms of they're still feeling connected. They're still thinking about what to say or what to do. And there's still a level of wanting to invest in this situation with you, also, Taurus. But there's like this guarded energy of, well, if I say this, then what will happen? And another specific download coming through for you guys is this person feels like they ruined something, or they're starting to understand their fault in something that created a separation between the both of you. And so there's this fear of, am I going to repeat the same mistakes? Am I going to do the things that I used to do? Or am I going to find a way to ruin this again? So there's a lack of like confidence, and their insecurities are resurfacing for them this week. With the Queen of Pentacles, I do see it as, again, someone who wants to invest in you, someone who is viewing you as their ideal partner here, but there's a very guarded energy. And the Nine of Wands could also speak about someone being blocked. So this person may, quite literally not have a way of getting through to you. That's a high possibility as well. Like some of you could have just decided, you know what, I'm going to go no contact with this person because I don't see the situation changing. And as much as it's not changing, it's causing me to feel stuck. So there's something about feeling very consumed by thoughts of this person or this connection that are causing you to, detach, or at least, take a break from this person and what's going on. So we have the Seven of Swords in their feelings. And it's interesting because the first thing I said with the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords in your feelings is you don't trust this person. Something has been revealed where you don't view them in the same light. So Seven of Swords in their feelings is, this could be read as strategy. So someone who is like strategically planning to communicate with you, or they want, a change in direction here, okay? But there could be something that they're not being completely transparent about. But the Seven of Swords is also, dishonesty. It has a lot to do with kind of wearing a false mask or presenting an energy in a specific way, but that's not the reality of it. I also see it as this person could have tried to get away with something. In traditional tarot, guys, the Seven of Swords, he's kind of running off, or he's stealing and running off with the swords so that the opposing team can't use the swords against him, right? So if you're like, okay, well, why are you telling me this? It could be that this person, they were purposely hiding something from you, or they were not willing to own up to something that was revealed, right? It's kind of like looking out for yourself. And so, definitely, as I said when I opened your read, some of you could be questioning this person's intentions as far as, is this person just involved for themselves? Is this something that can actually progress? Do they truly care about me the way that they say they do? And so we have the Hermit and their feelings. You could be dealing with the Virgo or the Knight of Cups. So, as much as you and this person are in a period of separation, what they're thinking about is telling you how they feel. They want to tell you how they feel, and this could also be an apology. Someone who feels like, you know what, I didn't do, the best, or I didn't do my part, and I do sense that, kind of sort of guilt here. And they could be wanting to apologize for that, or at least just say, hey, you know what, I do feel bad about X, Y, and Z. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the potential outcome, and we have the Page of Cups. So this person is definitely going to be reaching out to you, okay? I do sense like a message. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's in hopes that you guys can have a new beginning here. Now, the Ace of Pentacles in tarot, guys, it's like that first building block that you place when you have, a bigger picture in mind. So they do want to build with you, okay? But I see this conversation as kind of laying down the foundation, or taking that first initial step, kind of like, okay, I'm going to show Taurus that I want to build with them by choosing to be more consistent, right? Or choosing to just communicate that. So I see like kind of like the first step of wanting to build with you here. Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by the Five of Cups, and then we also have the Three of Wands. Okay, so clarifying these energies tells me a little bit more. There is disappointment for mishandling this situation and the potential outcome and moving things along too quickly. There's something about treating you in a careless way or feeling like this connection is something they weren't really, paying their undivided attention to. And Five of Cups is associated with disappointment, but when it comes out with the Ace of Pentacles, this could be someone who is quite literally every time they think of you, they view you as a missed opportunity. They start to think about what they could have had together. So the similarities I see, between you and this person or in both of your feelings is that like kind of like seeing the potential in this connection, right? And Three of Wands and the Page of Cups, there may be a message, but with the Three of Wands, it could be, followed by some sort of a waiting game. So for example, with the Nine of Wands, if you have this person blocked, it could be that they're trying to reach out to you, but the waiting game is, or the waiting game is in play because you're not really receiving their message. That's just a generic example. But I see it as someone who feels defeated when they think of you, and they are going to speak to you because they want to try and build, but it's like they're lacking the confidence, or there is an energy of them feeling very disappointed in how things have transpired in the past, where it's like, are you able to do this, the right way, or is it going to be a repeat of the past? That is a thought that crosses this person's mind. This may be someone who's very immune to how they are or their characteristics or how they handle things, but they face difficulty with changing those things. Okay, and I'm not saying, internal development is an easy thing to do. That's not what I'm getting at, but I'm just expressing the energies here. So let's see what they want to communicate to you, Taurus. I will wait for a sign from you. And I did say that the Three of Wands, a waiting game, is going to, continue here. So it could be that this person's reaching out to you, or they, are waiting for a sign from you. It could be, for example, this could be someone who's like subliminally hinting something at you, and they feel that you're not responding. So they may take that as a, Taurus doesn't care, right? It just seems to me that there is some sort of a waiting game here. And I did express that in the beginning of the spread, right? You feeling very like this connection has been very stuck. I wonder if you are happy without me. So this person is wondering if you're, happy without them, doing better without them. Are you feeling more at ease now that you're not in this connection? And if they're wondering that, then it's possible that a part of them feels like you are doing better, or they know that they, this connection was very draining, right? Or overwhelming for you. That could be something that they're acknowledging. It says, I wish I could take back my words. So this person, again, guys, I did say they feel they mishandled something in this situation. So it could be them feeling like they communicated or they spoke too soon, or there could be something that they said to you and now they're like thinking about it. They're like, okay, that was kind of out of line, or I could have went without saying that. So there's regret about some sort of communication that has already taken place between the both of you. It says, finding out the truth crushed me. The Seven of Swords in their feelings could be some sort of truth that was revealed, whether it's in this connection, whether it's, about you. This person could also just be maybe assuming, okay, where they could be assuming that something is wrong, or they're assuming something about you. That card could speak about that. And then we have, I lost myself for a little while. Okay, so this person feels like they didn't really feel like themselves during the connection, or a lot of things that they have done felt very out of character now that they're thinking about it, now that they're in a separation with you and they've, stepped out of that, being directly involved with you. I think they're having a change in perspective, especially with the Hanged Man coming out as the first card. Okay. So my wonderful Taurus, that is what I'm getting for you. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.